Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Many of you have asked me to talk about pipe voicing, so here we are. This is the first of two videos dedicated to this topic. In this video we'll cover the theory. In the next one, we'll do some hands-on testing with real pipes. I'd like to remind you that I'm not a professional organ builder. I do this out of passion, so this video is mainly aimed to enthusiasts, although I've been at it for several years now, and I've gained a fair amount of experience. Let's start by saying that the basic sound characteristics of a pipe are determined during the design phase, based on the stop being built, but also on the type of organ it will be part of, whether it's for a private home or a large church. This affects the scale, shape, mouth dimensions, and the type, whether the pipes are stopped or open. Once the pipe is built with the right proportions, it's in the voicing, where the true art and experience of a master organ builder really shine through. It requires precision, sensitivity, and a trained ear. And even though it's all based on physical and acoustic laws, voicing can truly be considered an art form, passed down from master to apprentice. The first thing to understand is the difference between tuning and voicing, even though they influence each other. Tuning means adjusting the frequency of a pipe to get the correct pitch. Voicing is about how that note is produced, the color, tone, attack, and harmonic richness. The main parts involved in voicing a pipe are the upper lip, the lower lip, the height and width of a mouth, the language for the metal pipes or the internal block for wooden pipes, the windway and the foothole. In flute pipes, most sound characteristics are defined around the mouth. Generally speaking, a lower mouth produces more harmonics, requires less pressure to speak, but if too low, may overblow, octave jump, and sound weak. A higher mouth gives a louder sound, needs more air to speak, produce fewer harmonics, and if too high, may sound hollow. Another very important factor is the direction of the air jet, which is adjusted by modifying the position of the language and the upper lip. If the jet isn't correctly directed, the pipe may take all the air and either sound weak, or not speak at all. The windway, or light, is the opening between the lower lip and the language, where the air jet comes out. A narrow light produces a soft, delicate sound, easier to control, less rich inner harmonics. A white light produces a fuller, more powerful and harmonic-rich sound, but also more unstable, especially in the lower notes. Even a few tenths of a millimeter can make a big difference. The upper lip acts like a blade, cutting the air jet. Thick lip softens the jet, creating a rounded but less bright tone. Thin lip gives a clearer, brighter tone with more harmonics, but if too thin, the sound becomes weak. An arched edge softens the attack, reduces chips, and enhances the fundamental. It's often used in stopped flutes. A straight edge gives a more balanced sound between fundamental and harmonics. Nicks are small vertical or slanted notches, made with a file or a small knife, on the lower edge of the language. What are they for? Slightly delay the attack, soften the tone and reduce harmonics, help prevent unwanted chiff or whistling sounds, stabilize unstable or problematic pipes. In the Middle Ages and Renaissance, they likely weren't used. In the Baroque era, they were rare and used very lightly. In the Romantic period, they were widely used. Today, they're used with much more restraint. Lastly, the foothole. The foothole is the opening through which air enters the pipe. It's often overlooked, but it's essential to the pipe's breathing. It not only controls how much air enters, but also subtly affects the pipe's sound quality. A large foothole lets in more air, produces a stronger sound but is harder to control. A small foothole restricts the airflow, produces a sweeter, more controlled sound, but risks choking the pipe's voice. In the next video we'll move from theory to practice. You'll see real pipes, observe the modification, and hear how the sound changes. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next video. Ciao!